Hi everyone, I'm Dr. Kimberly Johnson, affectionately known as Dr. Kim. I'm a medical doctor and also a skincare enthusiast. In this video, we'll be talking about anti-aging skincare, and this is one of my favorites because who doesn't want to look young forever? So if you like this, stay tuned and let's get right into it. Story time. In March 2020, I was 30 at the time. I posted on my personal Instagram stories a picture of my skincare products at the time. I had my exfoliants, retinols, liquid collagen, hyaluronic acid, the works. And a woman who was much older than I was commented, "You're too young for all of that." Do I have news for you? You start losing 1% of your collagen each year at the age of 21. So at that time, I was doing maintenance, honey. And that is the misconception we have with anti-aging skincare. You cannot start when you've already developed wrinkles. In the medical field, we have what is called preventative medicine. Anti-aging skincare comes under that umbrella. There, we have to start with preventative skincare, then there's maintenance phase, and then there's reversal after that. We don't want to be at the point where we're trying to reverse all the signs of aging with our skincare. We want to start from prevention, and that's where we have to understand what causes aging. So the things that cause premature aging of our skin, and try our best to prevent those. So we have to understand, when do the signs of aging or when the aging process starts in our skin, what can we do to prevent this? When do we start the maintenance phase? And at what age do we start getting the wrinkles? And if we've already reached the point where we have the wrinkles, what can we do to help with the reversal process? So for someone to tell me at 30, "You're too young for all of that," you are certainly misinformed. I like to look at it this way. Anti-aging skincare, there are three arms, or you can be at three different stages. You're at the preventative stage, the maintenance stage, or you're at the reversal stage. It's best to start at the preventative stage, and that's where you would have had the knowledge of the things that cause or lead to aging of the skin, and you prevent those things. Maintenance is where you've started a little late, but you're still within the period of time, and this is like the late 20s to 30s, where you're not showing signs of aging, so you're just maintaining what you already have. So you started losing collagen, where you're doing things to maintain the amount of collagen that your body's producing and boosting collagen production. Now, the reversal phase or reversal stage is where you've already started to produce wrinkles, either static or dynamic wrinkles, and you're trying to reverse the process, or you're showing signs of aging. And it's more difficult at this stage, so we don't want to be at this stage. And this is what I'm trying to say. Most persons think anti-aging skincare is when you're showing signs of age. Now, unfortunately, most persons don't know about anti-aging skincare, and it's when they're at the reversal stage that they start to become more aware and want to do things to reverse the signs of aging. This stage is where you want to lean more on the side of procedures as opposed to products. Now, the preventative stage is so important, so we need to be more informed. So we want to have some background information. And so this video is going to give us some information at mainly the preventative and maintenance phase. And the reversal, I'll give some information on products that you can use. Procedures, not so much, but I can incorporate some persons who can tell you about procedures that can help with the reversal stage of anti-aging skincare. Now, oxidative stress is what is responsible for this aging process, and this is caused from free radicals, and free radicals are molecules that have lost an electron, and what they do is cause damage to the skin, and this damage to the skin is what leads to dullness, wrinkles, dryness, and this texture to the skin as it ages. And the treatment, or what fights free radicals or mops up free radicals, are antioxidants. So which is why antioxidants are so important in anti-aging skincare. Oxidative stress can come from the environment, chemicals in the environment, certain gases in the environment. It can come from the sun, the UV light, UV rays in the sun, which is why it is so important to wear our mineral SPF 50 sunscreen. Also, certain pollutants in the environment. So, if you live in an area that is filled with a lot of pollutants, it can cause premature aging. Oxidative stress can come from the breakdown of certain chemicals or compounds in foods that we eat, preferably certain carbohydrates like in alcohol. Aging can also be genetic. So, one of the best things to look at is maybe our parents, and look at when they started aging, what were some of the signs of their aging when they started getting wrinkles or things like that. Just look at your parents and use them as a guide to see how you might age, and look at the genetic component of aging. So, some examples of antioxidants would be vitamin A, which are the retinoids. And as we say, we want to go more with vitamin A derivatives, which are less irritating. Or you can go with encapsulated retinol, which is in the video I did before, which is all about retinoids. So you should watch that video so you can be up to date. Another antioxidant is vitamin C. And if you want to get mopping up of free radicals and collagen boosting, you'd want to go with a fat soluble vitamin C for the collagen boosting. And because the fat soluble vitamin C's like the tetrahexyl decalescorbate would penetrate deep into the dermis where you have the collagen, so it will stimulate collagen production or boost collagen. And next one is resveratrol, which is very, very good, and again not very irritating. And ferulic acid is another antioxidant, which is good as well. Vitamin E, which is the most common one, and you'll see it a lot in most products. And coenzyme Q10, which is another good antioxidant. There's so many. Mulberry acid, which I mentioned in the hyperpigmentation video, is a tyrosinase inhibitor, but also antioxidant. So there's so many, but I just mentioned a few. Another good antioxidant is green tea. So you'll see it in your antioxidant serums as a green tea extract, but it's also good to have it orally as as a tea. So I have it every morning, but I have it unsweetened, which is better. You try to eliminate carbs as best as, or refined carbs as best as possible. I can't say it tastes good. I have it as a shot because the faster the better, because it does not taste good. I won't lie to you people, it doesn't taste good. I'm actually having it right now because I didn't have it this morning. So, and this is Lipton. Oh, I should tell you about this. I'll insert a clip about this teacup set. So I'll just insert that, but it's really good. This is not so much a shot because I'm filming. Horrible. But yeah, so it's good for your immune system and it's good for your skin. So green tea is another good one. And at the end of the video, I'll give you some products, some recommended products that you can get for your anti-aging skincare routine in terms of antioxidant serums. So as you age, you lose collagen and elastin, and these are responsible for the skin looking supple and I guess the elasticity of the skin. And what also happens is the new skin cells at the basal layer of the skin take a much longer time to get to the surface of the skin, and this is what we call skin cell turnover. Now, these new skin cells at the basal layer of the skin are fatter and juicier, and the older skin cells at the top or the outer layer of the skin are flatter. And the flatter cells, what they do is they scatter light rays in a haphazard pattern as opposed to a more uniformed pattern. And this haphazard pattern of scattering light rays causes the skin to look dull and, almost bumpy in terms of texture. And the juicier, fatter new cells will reflect light in a more uniform pattern, and that will give you more of a glow to the skin. So we want the new juicy fatter cells to be at the top layer of skin. So if we have faster skin cell turnover or increase in the speed at which these new cells are getting to the surface of the skin, that's better for glowy skin, which is why we need retinoids to increase skin cell turnover. So these are part of the aging process where you have loss of collagen and elastin, and new cells are taking a longer time to get to the surface of the skin. So you want to do things that will boost collagen and do things that will increase skin cell turnover. Vitamin A or retinoids become important again in anti-aging skincare, and as I said before, they increase skin cell turnover and they will stimulate collagen production. But there are other things that you can do to stimulate collagen production. In this case, you can have oral intake of collagen. So what I do is I have, while you're using topical antioxidants, I intake antioxidants. So as I said, I have green tea. I also make antioxidant smoothies. So I make smoothies with raspberries, blueberries, strawberries. So the berries are antioxidant fruits, and I use unsweetened almond milk, and I use marine collagen powder in the smoothie as well. And I have this once a day, and this also gives oral collagen, and this will boost collagen production as well. So different angles, topical, orally, and this will help with the anti-aging skincare process. So boosting collagen is more so important in the maintenance phase, which is late 20s, early 30s. And it is also important in the reversal phase, which is, 40s, 50s, and later on. And what is also important in the reversal phase is peptides, but it is also good to use in the maintenance phase as well, because I also use peptides. Now, peptides also boost collagen. They help to rebuild damaged cells, and they decrease the breakdown of collagen and elastin in the body. However, peptides are a bit pricey, they're quite expensive, and they're quite unstable. So you have to use it up quite quickly. So to incorporate in your routine may be expensive. They will oxidize, so it's best to have it in, again, an airless pump, in a container that's opaque so light can't pass through. The good thing with peptides is they can penetrate the skin very well. So if you have a moisturizer with peptides as well, that's very, very, very good. One of the biggest scams I've seen are the collagen creams. It's a scam because collagen won't penetrate the skin as well to get to the dermis like peptides would. So getting a serum or a cream with peptides makes more sense than getting a collagen cream. The next important aspect to anti-aging skincare is moisture and hydration, because as we said, the skin will have a tendency to look dull because the cells are flat and dry, and so we want fat juicy cells. So hydration is so important. We want to retain moisture because the skin barrier is damaged, and if you have damage to the skin barrier, then you have an increase in transepidermal water loss. So moisture hydration is very, very important. Now, the key players in retaining moisture and hydration are going to be omega fatty acids, ceramides to rebuild the skin barrier and to maintain hydration. You also want cholesterol. So if you're going to get a moisturizer, your moisturizer should really have ceramides, cholesterol, fatty acids, or what we say vitamin F. So the three fatty acids, linoleic acid, linolenic acid, and oleic acid. They're called vitamin F in the cosmetic field. There's no vitamin F, but it's just called that collectively. And so ceramides, cholesterol, vitamin F, and hyaluronic acid would be good as well in your moisturizer because hyaluronic acid is a water magnet, so it will pull water into the skin. Glycerin would also be good in your moisturizer again to hold moisture and hydration in the skin. So, hydration is really what is so important in getting glowy skin because aged skin is so sensitive because it's dry. We don't want to over exfoliate. So, even though exfoliation is another aspect to anti aging skincare, we don't want to focus on exfoliation because we think because the skin is textured and dull and looks dry, we should exfoliate, exfoliate, exfoliate. No. We should hydrate more than exfoliation. So you want to exfoliate, but probably not as much as you would hydrate and moisturize. So I would say exfoliate once per week. I know you can exfoliate up to twice per week, but if the skin barrier is very damaged and the skin is very dry and sensitive, probably leave it to once a week, depending on how sensitive and damaged the skin is, maybe once every other week until there is strength or until the skin is healthier. Then you can go once a week, but focus mainly on hydration until you get the health of the skin to a better level. So, your anti aging skincare routine should always start with mineral SPF 50. And again, I will do a video on the best sunscreens to purchase, but always start with mineral SPF 50. Then you want to have incorporate your antioxidants or an antioxidant serum. Now, you can purchase a serum that has solely antioxidants, or what you'll find is a lot of the companies will incorporate, will just create an anti-aging serum, which will have your retinoids, which is an antioxidant, and vitamin C's, which are antioxidants. And you'll also end up with, for instance, peptides in one. So you'll have a complete package or a complete product. Or you can buy separate entities or separate ingredients. So I'll be giving you a few examples of the different varieties. So if you want separate ingredients, for instance, if you want just a purely antioxidant serum, you could go with the Ordinary's Resveratrol 3% and Ferulic acid 3% serum. And this is very, very good. It's not irritating. I use it at night in my anti-aging skincare. The only issue is it comes in it's dark colored glass, but it can still light can still transmit through it, and it's in a pipette. Preferably, you want it in an airless pump. And I'll show you in a bit what an airless pump is because I keep mentioning it and people might not know what that is. So the packaging is the only drawback, but it's very, very good because ferulic acid and resveratrol are very good antioxidants. And the good thing is, as you see, they combine more than one antioxidant. So one antioxidant on its own doesn't really make sense because, as I said, antioxidants are unstable. So it's best to combine two, which gives more stability. And the Inkey List also has individual antioxidants as well. They have the coenzyme Q10 serum, and they also have the Bakuchiol moisturizer, and Bakuchiol is another wonder ingredient. It's new, and I spoke about it in the retinoid video. You should watch that. But it also has antioxidant properties, so they sell that separately as well. So Inkey List is another company that sells individual antioxidant ingredients in one product. Paula's Choice does the 0.3% retinol plus 2% bakuchiol treatment, and this is perfect because it contains retinoid, bakuchiol, peptides, and vitamin C. And the vitamin C is tetrahexyl decalescorbate, and that's a derivative, fat soluble. So it will penetrate the dermis and stimulate collagen. So you're stimulating collagen with the fat soluble vitamin C. You have peptides, which is also stimulating collagen. You have retinol, which is 0.3%, which is not irritating, and you have 2% bakuchiol. So this is it. It is perfect, perfect. It is just wonderful. And all the other ingredients are also very, very good. It's moisturizing. I've never gotten irritation from this, and it's a good price point. So it's very, very good to get as well. Another good one is the Power C Serum from Dermovia Skin Cycle. I had mentioned this in the hyperpigmentation video. It is good in that it contains a lot of anti-inflammatory calming ingredients for the skin. It contains a green tea extract, which is another antioxidant. It contains sodium ascorbyl phosphate, which is a water-soluble vitamin C derivative. There's also the Dermovia Skin Cycle Retinol plus Power C Serum, which is another very good combination because it combines retinol plus sodium ascorbyl phosphate, which is another vitamin C derivative that's not irritating, water soluble, so it acts at the level of the dermis. And it also combines tocopherol acetate, which is vitamin E, so it has 3 antioxidants. So that's also another very good combination antioxidant collagen booster. Very good one. So when we talk about now the collagen boosters, so the peptides and also the retinoids, the peptides on their own though, some recommendations. The ones I really like are the Paula's Choice Peptide Booster, and this one is very good in that it has very safe ingredients. It's in an opaque, so this is the box. It's in an opaque container. My only drawback is that it has a pipette. It would be best to be in an airless pump, and the price point, as I stated before, is a bit, it's not cheap. Inkey List has a variety of peptide boosters. They are on the cheaper end, so I'd go with, if you're watching your coins, I'd go with the Inkey List. Those are more affordable and they're just as good. And the Ordinary has Buffet, which is also good and also a good price point. So when it comes to combination, there is the Avene Retrinal, and it's one of my favorites. It is quite pricey. So it is quite pricey, and the reason is because it uses retinaldehyde, as I had stated in the retinoid video before. Retinaldehyde is quite expensive, but it is very, very, very effective, and you can use it nightly without getting irritation. it can be used in the daytime without giving irritation. And what it has is retinaldehyde and relastin, which is a peptide, and it also has vitamin E. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope this was useful, and please remember to subscribe to the channel, like the video, share it with your friends, watch the previous videos so you can learn and add to your knowledge of skincare, so it helps you later on in choosing products that are useful and you're not just wasting your money. And stay a little longer for this little blooper right here. Bye, guys.